How do you do, downtown Baraboo? Seth Taft along with Mike Yount from Tin Roof Dairy.
Good afternoon, everyone.
And we are going to talk about all the sweetest and savory of treats that is here at Tin Roof Dairy, and also some toe tapping good times, among other things. So Mike, it's sweltering hot out here. Let's get inside and get some of those cool treats, huh?
Let's go, Seth.
All right, let's hit it.
All right.
So Mike, here we are at Tin Roof Dairy, right in front of some of the tastiest ice cream samples and flavors that you could give us. So tell us about Tin Roof Dairy. How did you start it? What does it represent?
So Tin Roof Dairy was a kind of an inspirational thing. I was getting ready to retire from the military, and my wife and I loved Baraboo. We didn't want to leave. There was no reason for us to leave. So the story is, I was walking through downtown like the year before I retired, and I was kind of craving some ice cream, and it kind of dawned on me, it's like, yeah, there's ice cream, but there's not a lot of ice cream here. So that kind of planted a seed, and kind of worked through the details for that year before I retired, and decided that, yeah, Baraboo needs an old world, great flavors and a lot of options, and it really fits with downtown's feel. So the inspiration for this 1930s/40s motif is because I wanted to just blend right in with downtown. I don't like to be bored, so doing this is really passionate for me. I get to meet a lot of great people. I get to work with a lot of great people, interact with the youth in particular. So that really inspires me to keep coming up with new ideas, new things, and keeping Tin Roof Dairy alive.
You alluded to, having some young people on your staff to show that this is a place for welcoming families and young kids to just come in and sample or take part in some dessert savory treats. So how about you tell us about your staff? How many do you have, and who are they basically?
Yeah, I have a great staff. We're seasonal, so the staff comes and goes each year, but we've always got those that they come back every year. And because of that, we have a group of youngsters, high school kids. A lot of the times this is their very first job, so they're excited and scared all at the same time. It's really fun to watch them kind of grow and learn into a working environment, which they've never done before. We also have some older folks that are kind of my core, or the backbone of the store. My manager, she's just superb, been with us since the day we opened, and we wouldn't run like we run if we didn't have her. So she's very awesome.
Okay, Mike, so I'm going to ask you a question.
All right.
Which I already am, right? I'm going to ask you a bunch of questions. If you could compare yourself to an ice cream flavor, what ice cream flavor would that be?
That's a tough one. I mean, there's 30-some ice creams in here, and they're all unique in their own way, obviously. But actually, I think Zanzibar kind of represents. I know. So yeah, so Zanzibar is a very rich, intense, flavored ice cream with a lot of nuances. 3 different kinds of cocoa to kind of make that palate. Well, I'm also a very intense individual when it comes specifically to my business.
Sure.
Yeah, we have a great time. We love it. I'm very focused, however, and that intensity is what helped me bring Tin Roof Dairy together, and it also is what allows me to continue to innovate and bring new things in, like the Choco Tacos or the cereal shakes that are all new for this year.
Right.
So yeah, I think that flavor kind of embodies just how I personally operate in order to be successful.
So not only do you serve up some really awesome tasty desserts, you also have coffee here as well, and other things that bring in people, but you do other activities. You host an array of different activities here. So what are some that you like to talk about that are happening here at Tin Roof Dairy?
One thing about Tin Roof Dairy is we got a lot of space. We have a party room that can be dedicated to events, as needed. So we host a number of things throughout the year. Right now, probably the most exciting thing is we're hosting some swing dance classes every Tuesday night.
Really?
And the turnout for that is great. We have 2 great instructors, and they really make it a fun event. It's every Tuesday, so if you want to get your dancing shoes on, come on in, and you can do that. So it's a lot of fun. If you want to learn swing dance, these guys can do that. So.
All right, so last question. This is the one I'm going to ask all the businesses.
Yeah.
Why downtown Baraboo? Why do you love downtown Baraboo?
My wife and I have lived here for over 20 years, and downtown was actually the draw that brought us here. To begin with, it was just so awesome, and again, I really just wanted to be a part of this. I mean, it's active. There's things going on all year. A lot of great businesses, and I wanted to be a part of that. And I think Tin Roof Dairy, like I said, fits in nice with downtown, and I think it's a great addition to all the things that go on down here, and it's a lot of fun.
Good. Well, we're so glad to have you here, Mike, and have Tin Roof Dairy as part of the downtown Baraboo district and the community. It just adds again to that historic, magical charm with a little sprinkle of sweetness too to boot. So thank you so much, Mike, for telling us all about Tin Roof. So come on down, everybody. You heard the hours, no excuse. Whether you want to get a scoop or two of some awesome ice cream, or you want to get your toe tapping shoes on and dance night on Tuesday nights, Tin Roof is where it's at.
Thank you, Seth.
Thank you.